I just want to say thank you to EA for sponsoring this video. No, okay, listen, chat. We're not gonna. Okay, this is not based on your favorite character. It's not based on the memes. This is a very serious tier list, chat. We're gonna help people with this. All right, chat. We're gonna help people. All right, let's get into this legend tier list, bro. We're gonna go literally in the order that it gives us, like right here. Ashe is first. I personally think. Okay, we're gonna talk about the reasons why, right? I think that Ashe is a B tier legend. Her attack is good. It's good. It's not wonderful, but it's good. Her rotational ability is good, but it is limited because it's only in like one straight direction. It's shorter than a Wraith portal. It goes away extremely fast. There's only one direction, like it's one directional. She's definitely a B tier legend. She's good. She's balanced. Can you run her in high ranked lobbies? Yes. Can you run her in competitive? Yes. But is she the best? No, I think Wraith is still better for rotational abilities. I think Octane is even better for rotational abilities. Bangalore. I think Bangalore is D tier. I think really pretty much the only thing Bangalore is good for is her passive. The double time is good. It's very good for getting away, but it's also really, really good for strafing abilities. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's it, bro. Her smoke is mid. I mean, you can defeat her smoke with a digi threat. You know what I'm saying? Her ultimate, slow. It's easy to move out of the way. Gibby's ult is a way better ult than her ult is. Like, she just pales in comparison in so many ways. Bloodhound. I think Bloodhound is A tier. And the only reason Bloodhound, they're not in S tier, I don't have Bloodhound in S tier. Valk, passive, allows you to like have the scan situation, right? Like, plus there's a rotational ability with that character, right? Like, Bloodhound is like a stick in the mud when it comes to movement. And their ultimate is great. You have great scan ability as a great team player, but I don't think that Bloodhound stands on their own, and I don't think they're an S tier. But I do think that they're a phenomenal character in the game. I think that if you're trying to rank up, playing Bloodhound or having a Bloodhound on your team that's good and is intelligent with their scans is a great team, for sure. I hate to say it. I hate this, chat. Caustic is A tier. And on World's Edge, Caustic is just like, he's insane. There's so many buildings. You can lock down position, hold position so well. I don't think Caustic's S tier simply because he's an easy target from like mid to long range. But when you're fighting in World's Edge, a lot of fights are super close range. He can lock you down. He can allow your team, if you have a good Wraith, a good Octane, a good rotational character, he can lock you down really, really, really easily and keep you safe. And you can reset really, really fast too. So yeah, so I definitely think that Caustic is A tier. As much as I hate to say it. Oh, Crypto. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna say Crypto would be in between C and D tier if I could, but Crypto is definitely D tier. Crypto has great abilities to be used, right? Crypto can be super good in ranked, can be super good in like an ALGS competitive or any comp, something like that, but it has a very high skill gap. And it's really vulnerable, extremely vulnerable, I think. And it's just not worth it, in my opinion. Can Crypto do like 17 different things? Yes. Are they really worth it? No. Not in a game like Apex and where it's at right now. In the current meta, I think Crypto is not worth it at all. Fuse is a tricky one, chat. Because Fuse isn't known for being great. But with the right use for Fuse, it can be very effective. You're constantly putting out damage. You're constantly poking at other teams. You don't use up as much resources at all to do that damage, right? Having knuckle clusters means you don't have to use nades at all. You can just use your knuckle clusters, do a lot of damage, zone people. His ultimate can zone people. But the part that throws a wrench, I would put Fuse in F tier if his ultimate didn't have wall hacks. Because Fuse has wall hacks with his ultimate, I think he goes D tier as well. He's really good at applying pressure. And the wall hacks is crazy, but I just don't think he's that viable compared to a lot of other fraggers in this game. Gibby, S tier, period. S tier, period. Gibraltar is the first S tier character, and he will, in my opinion, will always stay there. Gibby, Gibraltar literally is the only legend with a 100% pick rate. Literally, if you're playing competitively and you don't use a Gibby, you're literally throwing. His tactical, his bubble does everything that Lifeline should do. Provides cover for fights. He provides cover for pushes. You can play aggressively with Gibraltar. You can like throw bubble in front of you to zone a fight in close range. His arm shield is insane. He has fortified. And his ultimate is really, really good. Say you're holding down the building on the inside, team lands on top of you. You can zone them out, push them away, or just do damage by throwing your ult. You can throw your ult on somebody from a distance. Like, and it happens instantaneously. Definitely, without a doubt, I think it's unarguable. Gibraltar is an S tier legend. Horizon. Original Horizon is S tier, without a doubt. Because this is the thing about Horizon. Horizon is very good. Her problem is that she is linked with the fraggers and the rotational characters, and she really doesn't have the best rotational abilities. Can she be good at those things? But there's so many characters that are better than her at that. But her ultimate paired with, say, Caustic, paired with Fuse, paired with anybody who has decent aim and has a good place to put it, Horizon is still very, very, very solid. She's not bad in any way, shape, or form. I think Horizon and Ash are kind of at the same level. So I'm going to put Horizon at B tier. If I could put Horizon in between B and A, I would. But I'm going to put her at B. All right, chat. As this one hurts. Lifeline is pretty much useless. It sucks to say. Lifeline is a useless character right now. When you have Gibraltar, Lifeline just doesn't help at all. She allows people to be like, even healing people, she literally is making people more vulnerable than without it. You know, like she can be good, but she's just not. So in my opinion, until she gets a little bit more love and reworked and stuff, I'm gonna put her at E tier right now. I'd much rather have a great crypto on my team than a great Lifeline. Loba has the ability to be so good. And like, oh, like people are running her in ranked, blah, blah, blah. It's because of loot, right? Loot density, people want more loot. You can't check off one marker and be good, in my opinion. You can't have a character like Gibby who does 19 things and Loba does 1. Her Q is terrible. You're stuck in an animation. You can't do anything. Like it's bad. It takes 10 years. You can hear it from across the map. You know how many Lobas I beam because they're throwing their Q, bro, trying to get away? It's so easy. She can see loot through walls, gold and purple. No, in my opinion, Loba is E tier. And she's a healer. In what world? She's E tier. She's E tier. All right, Mirage. Mirage is F tier. I think Mirage is very fun. The best thing about Mirage is passive. Invisible res, that's good. Everything else, nah. Mirage is F tier for sure. Octane. I'm gonna put Octane at A tier. I don't think Octane's S tier. At one point he was S tier. What, 2 seasons ago or a season ago? But he's not anymore because the pad is not as far. His stim is worse, but it's still good. But he is such an assisting character to his team. His rotational ability for his team is incredible. You can throw pads, rotate really, really fast. It's so good. And you can all hit it at the same time, hit it at different times, get to height, get across a plate. Like, it's so good. But it's not S tier because it used to be crazy. All right, Pathfinder. Oh, Pathfinder. This is the problem about Pathfinder, bro. Pathfinder used to be S tier. Pathfinder used to be A tier. And then Pathfinder was E tier. And then he's like, right now, he's like somewhere in the middle. I think he's good. I think he's the best he's been in a while, but his cooldown time is so long, dude. This is a really hard one. I think he might be B tier, chat. I think he's B tier. He's not bad. In no way can I say Pathfinder is bad. I want him to be S tier, but after his nerfs and nerfs and buffs and nerfs and nerfs and buffs and nerfs, I think he's B tier. His good, not great. You know what I mean? All right, Rampart, F tier. Yeah, do I really need to explain? I'll explain, I guess. Her walls can be broken extremely easily. She only has 3 of them. Her zoning is bad compared to everyone else. Her ultimate is pretty bad, pretty much useless. She pretty much dies for free anytime she cranks it, unless you're like big, huge brain. Yeah, Rampart's definitely F tier. Revenant. Revenant C tier. Revenant is not bad. He can be used well. Obviously, you get a free push. His tack is kind of good, but like kind of not. The thing about Revenant is he makes bad players good. So like there is a boost for that, right? You have a Revenant on your team, you have a free push. If you're not the most confident fighter, it gives you a chance to be confident in a fight. It's, yeah, I definitely think, you know, Revenant is definitely on C tier level. Seer, okay. Seer is C tier. But the main reason why Seer is C tier is because Bloodhound exists. But now it's a little bit different. He's kind of nerfed down. You don't really see him people running him that, like people running him too often. I think he has a bigger learning curve than something like Bloodhound. Bloodhound is not a difficult character to master. Seer has a learning curve, but if you can learn how to play Seer correctly at a high level, he works really, really great. He's a very good character. Valk. Valk is an S tier character. Valk is one of the best characters in the game you can play, period. She is has the best ability to rotate. Nobody can beat her in rotation, period. Her Valk ult is absolutely insane. The fact that you can fly across the map from almost anywhere, unbelievable. Her Q is very helpful. Like say like someone's holding down, like you can do, it does so much damage, but what's more important about it doing damage is that it stuns people and it's not an ultimate. And her passive is literally scans. Like you can literally go in the sky and scan the whole freaking map. That's nuts. That's very, very, very good. So in my opinion, absolutely without a doubt, I think it's unarguable right now that Valk is S tier. Watson. Do we all love Watson in this chat? Yes, we love Watson. Is Watson better than Caustic right now? No. They're both defensive characters, but she is not a better defender than Caustic. Is Watson usable? Yes. Is Watson good? Can be? Yes. Her pylon is easily destroyed. It heals very slow. Her fences are very good, but also pretty limited on most maps. That's not World's Edge. I'm generally gonna say, I hate to say it, but she is C tier. I think that literally everyone above her should be above her. Because she can be used very well, very effectively. She can help her team. She can do great things. She can lock down a building, but she's simply not the best at it. I'm gonna first and foremost say that Wraith is not S tier. But right now, I think if there was a possibility to have a B+, I think Wraith goes in the B+. But I will say, because she is so good in the hands of people at the highest level of the game, she is a team-based rotational character, right? You see her play solo a lot, but she is very good for her team. Passive is, she pretty much doesn't have a passive. Wraith does not have a passive. But her Q and her tactical use together, wonderful. Let's add her hitbox, chat. Her hitbox, her and Lifeline have the smallest hitbox in the game. So she can escape, move away from things, can be completely invulnerable for a little bit of time. And she has the smallest, she's the hardest person to hit. But I'm gonna put her at A, simply because she is used so frequently at the highest levels by pros and people better than me, better than you, better than all of us. She's definitely not S tier. She's really B+. She's really B+, but I'm gonna round up. So I definitely think that this is the best of the best of the best tier list in all of Apex Legends. Thank you so much for checking this out, guys. I hope you tell me in the comments below if you agree with the tier list, what you disagree with. I'm excited to see the arguments in the comments about this one. All right, so make sure you check, you let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you like this video, there's a lot more to come. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you never miss a banging video like this. All right, have a great day.